Well, good morning. Have you ever had days that you just wanted to stay in bed and not get dressed and not put any kind of undergarments that are holding you tight? Well, that is me today. I just got home from a 13-hour drive from Georgia, to Tennessee, and then I stayed a day, and then I came back again from Tennessee into Georgia. So I am pooped. And even though it's fall back, you get an hour more of sleep, your body doesn't feel like it because it's still getting up at the same time. But what I wanted to talk about is that I wanted to talk about the fact that we fell back, that we went back an hour. And what happens if we decide, as in our Christian walk, that we fall back in love with Jesus, that we fall back into dedication and fervency in serving him? What happens if we just fall back and we trust him? We used to play that game when we were kids that they would say, we promise we'll catch you, we'll catch you, we promise we'll catch you. And then you fall back and then you fall down on the floor. Well, that's not how our relationship is with Jesus. When he says, trust me with all your heart, lean not unto your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge me and I will direct your path. That means we can trust him. That means when he says, Bambi, fall back. And I fall back and he's going to catch me. Today is Fallback Sunday. So I'm saying, why don't we fall back in love with Jesus? Why don't we fall back in trusting in him and trusting in his purposes? Why don't we fall back in sharing his love for us and what he has done for us? Why don't we fall back in trusting God with our families, with our finances, with our directions, with our present and our past and our future? Why don't we fall back in trusting in his goodness? Why don't we fall back in knowing that he will never leave us nor forsake us? And when he says fall back, why don't we trust in his words? Trust in that he will never leave us nor forsake us, and he's not going to have us fall down, and that he's not going to be there to catch us. So as we are celebrating one extra hour in our day today, one extra hour in our sleep today, because it is Fallback Sunday, why don't we celebrate that we can fall back in love with Jesus and we can trust him with everything that he has given to us? We can trust him when he says he's going to do it, he's going to do it. We can trust that when he says, Bambi, hold on, and he gives me a grand finale of a suddenly moment, we can trust that he is going to do that for us. So